Well, let's have more fun today, laying more foam out here on the Oys and Forever Railroad. Well, howdy, it's Glenn. Well, I decided to have some fun again today. I'm going to work on some more of this styrofoam that I started the other night. The weekend started off good. The Astros won the first two games of the American League Division Series. Texas A&M won last night against number 5 Kentucky, or whatever number they were. But it's a good win for Texas A&M, so happy about that. But I've got to get this little piece of styrofoam cut for this section right here. It's not perfectly straight through here against the backdrop, so a lot of modifications. So drew this line here to see if I can get it to fit. It's all trial and error. That's part of the fun of it all. So I do have a train going around here with a track cleaner on it. Got a buddy from work coming over in a little while. He's got a lot of trains and doesn't have a layout. Ran into him at the restaurant today, so I told him, bring trains over, let's run them. So we'll see if he shows up. So get back to here in a few minutes. Alright, got it cut here. Let's see how it fits inside here. Alright, that one goes in. I did a trace, cut it, so we'll see if the second piece goes in for that second inch. And it goes in place once again. I got the gaps there, but we'll get that filled in later on. Alright, so we're going to do a little bit farther on down here. So y'all keep around. Alright, here we go with another section here. In and there. So got a lot of that back stretch go. There will be a siding back here on this back side here. Come off here and go down here. That'll probably be one of my longest sidings that I have. And then on the far end down where you can't see, unless I turn this little mic stand down over here, it'll come off, and I'll put a spur here. There's a gravel yard just about 3 miles from my house off of Boudreaux Road and Huff Smith Corville Road. A gravel called Vulcan Gravel Company, and they have the Tomball Rail Yard there. Pretty easy, just pile a bunch of white rocks, and I'm just going to get some coal porters and fill them up. So that's the game plan. But we got a lot of that section done, and going to keep moving on. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do this corner. Pretty big piece here. My wrapping paper idea, I'm trying to get a pattern made, is just making me mad because the paper kept curling up. So I'm going to try something different here. I got masking tape here, and I tore little sections of it like that, and just kind of went on the edge here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel it up, and then I'm going to put it down on my pink, what I call pink thing, but the styrofoam. And see if I can possibly draw a pattern that way. Just something a little different to try. Maybe an idea for those doing something like this. And but time will only tell if it's going to work or not. Definitely going to need to do another sheet of styrofoam. Probably have a lot left over. So I did talk to Brenda a few minutes ago about in this area back here. I originally planned on putting another backdrop across. But she thinks that we ought to just leave it open so we can see all the way across it. And that might be an idea where I can work out my grain elevator scene that I want to do. So still up here in the head. So you all stay put, and let's see if this little tape idea for a pattern worked out. Okay, so you can see I got the tape back down here on the pink thing, styrofoam. And what this tape measure is, I basically measure from the tip of the highest point of the curve back to the back corner of 13¼ inches. So I just measured it that way and just hope I got it right. So now I'm going to grab my marks a lot and just trace this edge of this tape. And it's raining again here in Tomball. I'm about done with rain. It's getting old, and it's getting humid like it always is. So I hope all you guys in the northern states are enjoying y'all's cooler weather, and I appreciate if y'all send some down here to me. Alright, so got my line drawn out there, and we're going to give it a cut here and see how we did. Alright, well that one's cut. So let's hold our fingers, cross our fingers, and see how it does. Oh no. That theory did not work at all. Oh my gosh. Man, what did I, yeah. Oh man. Well, start over again. That's what's the fun about it. I got an idea. So what I think I'll do is maybe I'll put two pieces here together and see if I can get that to work. So what I'm going to do is, this is overhanging right in here. So I'm going to draw a line underneath it. Trim that way it's flush here, and then make a decision over here where I can cut it to put a second piece in. And if I can get that one pretty well dead on, maybe I can make one piece to go over the second. We'll see how it goes, and better than wasting a whole bunch of styrofoam. Well, I just came up with an idea. I got everything straight here, and I got a gap. What I was thinking is I could bring up my other inch that I need to make it level. Leave this like a ravine or a creek and just fill it in with rock and maybe just a little bit of water, and because I'm going to put a more mountain right here, kind of a canyon look right this way where you off the camera. So that way I can try my foam carving skills to make kind of a incline or decline, you know, something to make like a ravine here. So that just popped in my head because it'd be another cool scenic thing to have on it. So we'll leave it like that. You know, I'll bring the other inch up and then we'll leave it like that and see what I can come up with. So maybe it's not all as lost with that big piece of styrofoam cut. So kind of excited about that. All right, I've got this all cut here. 1, 2 pieces here. Fit on the edge right here. And I got it right on the edge here, and then I got these 2 pieces here. So when I get the little nails, of course I'll get it all secure, kind of closer in place. But as you can see right here, the 2-inch hole. So, man, I'll take some comments on some ideas on how to fill this up to make it look good. I am not going to go through the riser. I will tell you that. I don't feel like cutting. I don't feel like putting a bridge on this curve. So I guess you can say I'm just not enthusiastic about doing that. So just give me some ideas and comments on what I can do with this creek. Give me ideas on what to name the creek. But got that in place there. And so see, this is part of the fun of model railroading is you mess up and then you figure out, well, what can I do with it? So I like that idea. I'm going to bring Brenda out here and show her and get her input on it. And so it's moving along pretty good. Having a lot of fun with this and sweating my rear end off. Okay, so just brought Brenda outside to show her this little creek idea. She loved the idea of it. And her idea was to put a little, about a 1/2-inch piece of foam here, a 1/2-inch strip, and kind of bring it up a little bit. That way it doesn't look like it's so deep of a canyon. It'll look more like a spillover from the mountain that'll go right here. So that's why I always confront with Brenda, because she has great ideas, and she's very crafty. She's very crafty. And actually today we went and picked out paint to paint the garage, a big wall in the garage, just to make it look better so you don't see all the the floating and taping and stuff in the garage. So she actually picked out the color. So she's good at this kind of stuff. She says she's not, but she really is. So she gave me an idea to at least raise it a little bit here on the bottom of the bed of it. And so I'm going to do that. But like I said, give me some ideas on names and things that we can put in it. Well, we got a lot done this afternoon out here on the Always and Forever Railroad. Got that foam put in there earlier where I showed y'all where I want to do a creek at, and y'all gonna give me some ideas on it, I hope. And also right in here, I put a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches worth of layer there to make kind of the canyon effect right through here. I'm going to have to shape it, try to blend it into this, and then back down this way here. Still have a lot more foam work to go. I've got to get some 1/2-inch foam for the lower areas where the yard will be and things of that sort. So it's been a fun day, and that's what it's all about. And please subscribe to me, tell your friends about me. Hit the little bell icon wherever it's at on the YouTube screens. That way you get notifications of when I post a new video. And we'll see you next time on the Always and Forever Railroad, where we just have fun.